So still doesn't seem level, but what the heck. So I haven't done one of these videos in a while, and so I'm at the hangar right now, and I was getting ready to take off. And the crosswind component, the wind coming across the runway, is it's probably about 13 or 14 knots, and it's gusting to about 22 knots. And my personal minimum is not written down for this for some reason. I haven't written it down, but as I think about it, it's probably over my personal minimum. Somewhere around 8 or 9 knots for a crosswind component is about my max. So I don't care if the wind is 30 knots down the runway, as long as it's right down the runway, I'll go. But when you get that crosswind component, you got to start wondering, is this within my limits? And so the whole point of this is to think a little bit about what your personal minimums are for whatever, doing project management. I mean, if you hate doing accounting, don't do accounting. Try to get someone who can do accounting. If you can't design, don't design, or at least own up that you don't design and you can't do it. And if you're doing project management and the things that you don't like, try to either find somebody who knows how to do them and delegate them, or work with them to do them, or learn. But it's all about knowing what your minimums are and embracing those. And the funny thing about this today about wanting to leave is, I really wanted to leave. I wanted to get going. And so much so that even though I knew the numbers, I thought to myself, I'll just taxi down to the end and see what it's really like. And if it's okay, I'll just take off. Just totally disregarding what I think my minimums are. Just kind of winging it and going, it'll probably be fine. But it was interesting that once after I did make the decision not to go, it opened up other opportunities. Like I can still fly on Delta tomorrow. I still have that ticket. I could still leave crazy early tomorrow in my own plane and get there. That's an option. And once I started doing that, then I thought, well, there might be that might be okay, getting up at 6 or 5 tomorrow and leaving at sunrise. So we'll see. Anyway, try to know and embrace what your minimums are, and know that when you say no, you're not going to do something, another option will pop in your head and it'll be okay. So, wow.